Does a writer have to be jealous with their time?
No, because the idea is the jealous one. It takes over. Sabrina's a writer too, and we both know that when we're in this mode, when we're communicating with the idea, we're only half there. And so expect monosyllables if you ask a question when she's in her writing mode or when I'm in mine. In the midst of writing something, you don't have a whole lot of choice. Your mind is on another level. It's in Hypnotizing Maria, my mind was flying across the country with this guy making all these sudden revelations and meeting this person who he thinks is a person. She died 2 years before they met. He doesn't know that until much later on. That stuff is fascinating, and the fascination is a world of its own. It's kind of a magnetic twin star.
Beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
Orbiting around your life. And it says, here I am, and you don't have a whole lot of choice. Does a magnet have a choice to be attracted to a huge block of iron? No. It's attractive, and things happen.
Are you a Mac user?
Yes, I'm a Mac user. Yeah, I got so tired with the PC of all this virus stuff.
I did too. That's why I left, and I went to Mac.
Yep, absolutely.
Isn't it fun? It's so fun.
I agree with you. I just don't like firewalls and all this stuff, and then you have to update it and update it. No. With the Mac, I do nothing, and I haven't had any problems.
And are you a Word user? Do you do all your writing in any particular program?
Yeah, I use Word for Mac. And now I've got used. I used to use Xywrite in the olden days, and that was a great program. And I very reluctantly shifted over to Word, but now I like it a lot, and that's all I use.
That's awesome. And lastly, as we close the show today, are there any wishes that Richard Bach is wishing for?
Whoa. You are so great.
Thank you.
No, I think the universe is already divinely constructed, if I can use that word.
Yes.
It's an arena in which we get to discover how important our own attitude is, how important our own thoughts and choices are that change what seems to be the outside world into a completely different place than it would have been had we made other choices. I look at myself and say, what would my life be like had I never, by coincidence, learned to fly airplanes? I can't imagine. That was 50-some years ago that I learned to fly. I can't, if I saw the guy, who never learned to fly, if I saw him on the street, I wouldn't recognize him. He would look different from the way I look, but just because of the flying that I've done. His ideas would be different. They wouldn't be informed by the metaphor of flight. Would he be an interesting guy? I don't know. I have no clue who that person would be, but I know the choice that I made way back then, just out of high school, by wild coincidence, to wash and polish this airplane. In return, I got 1 hour of flight instruction, 50 minutes of flight instruction every week. Absolutely changed my life, my future. I became a writer, the whole thing, all because of that. And it's true today. The choices that I make right now, this afternoon, the choice I'm making right now, what I want to do more than anything else in all the world is sit here on this bed, hold this telephone, and talk to Kim. That is not only going to change my life, that has changed my life. Here's my day, here's my time, here's the ideas we've been talking about, here's the recognition that Kim's out there, that she's interested in a lot of the same things I am. Where's that going to take me? I don't know.
Look out, Richard.
Look out.
Look out, Richard. I'm so delighted to have you on. I hope you will join us again in the future. It was worth the wait to have you on. It's so exciting, and I'm so happy for the listeners to be listening to you.
Oh,
I cannot tell you what a contribution you're sharing and the gifts that you're sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been talking with, learning from, and listening to the best-selling author, Richard Bach, the author of Jonathan Livingston Seagull, A Gift of Wings, The Bridge Across Forever, Illusions, The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah, There's No Such Place as Far Away, One, Running from Safety, An Adventure of the Spirit, The Ferret Chronicles, and Hypnotizing Maria. Thank you so much for being with us.
What a wonderful time.
Thank you so much. Many blessings, Richard.